Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Marty the Mad Magpie's match reaction. And the final whistle has gone at Vicarage Road, Watford, and the final score is Watford 1, Newcastle United 1. And, you know, it's one of these results which I'll get into in a moment. It's basically like, the only way I can describe it, guys, is like finding a tenner and then handing it over and getting a quid back, basically. And that is exactly what this game feels like today. It's a point, and I know what some people will say it is a point, but it's not a good point. In fact, it's an awful fucking point, if I'm quite honest, because it's been to and fro all afternoon, and it's finished 1-1. So like I say, guys, match reaction, and if you want to see more of my videos, feel free to subscribe to my channel in the bottom right-hand corner there, and leave a comment on today's game. What did you think of the game? Were you at the game? Let Marty the Mad Magpie know. Okay, let's get down to it then. Well, 1-1, final score. Is Marty happy? I'm a shite. I am not happy at all, because it is an absolute... I know, it was actually said this afternoon, it's a helter-bloody-skelter, this game. It really is. It's a helter-skelter. Excuse me, I'm just going to knock whatever that is off. Okay, something in the corner there. Let's knock it off. Please forgive me for that one. But yeah, a helter-skelter of a game. Started well. We had plenty of chances, plenty of opportunities to put the ball in the back of the net, and we didn't do it. And then Sean Longstaff, at the third attempt, got a fantastic opportunity and smashed the ball home. And you're thinking, right, 1-0, good stuff, brilliant. But then we got in at half-time. We had a couple of chances at the end of the first half. St. Maximin should have really finished it. Great chance. Didn't take it. So gets in at half-time, 1-0 up. You're thinking, right, this is going to be good. Great performance. Everything that goes with it. But for me, coming out second half, we needed that second goal to kill the game off. And that's exactly what we needed. And I think the best chance of the second half fell to Joe Linton. Ball came through. It's a good save from the keeper to deny him. And then Joe Linton comes in and Ben Foster with a fantastic save to get the ball away. But it's a chance that you have to be taken. And getting back to Alan St. Maximin, all he has to do when he gets that chance is whip the ball over the keeper's head. But a typical St. Maximin, he likes to do about 5 or 6 different tricks and he ends up losing the ball. You know, just take a leaf out of some of the great strikers in Newcastle United, Maxie. You know, the likes of Alan Shearer, Les Ferdinand, Duncan Ferguson, Malcolm MacDonald, Peter Beardsley, Jackie Milburn. Them sort of guys would have just dinked it out of the keeper's head. You know, you see the goal, you put the bugger in. But anyway, 1-0, and then 20 minutes before the end, Sarr gets one back. Oh, and I think, here we fucking go. This is all we need. 1-1. Right? But then we still kept creating chances, kept going for the goal. But then we were letting Watford run back up as well. And then, almost a crowning moment for Watford, mind, a great chance from our former player, Moussa Sissoko, shows that he's still got it in him, puts a great shot in. Darlow parries it back out, straight into the path of Josh King, and he scores to make it 2-1. But VAR finally has worked in our favour and has disallowed the goal. So it makes it 1-1. But then we have a chance right at the end. And Ben Foster again with another great save to deny Newcastle. But it could have went either way. And, you know, I should be grateful for a point here. But I'm not, because you have chances in a game, you've got to take them. Because let's face it, had we not had VAR today, we would have been sitting here, I would have been sitting here talking about another defeat. But we're not, there's another draw. But it's still only 3 points on the board, which is pathetic. Because I thought going into this game today, I'll be honest with you, you know, me bloody heart was saying, we're not going to get anything today. But the old bacon rind there was like, yeah, it's possible, it's a winnable game. And it should have been. But our class this, guys, today is not a point gained, but definitely 2 points dropped, and it could have been 3 points dropped. That's Martin the Mad Magpie's opinion today. We weren't bad, we played well, but yet again, we have let a soft goal into the back of the net. You know, we've let them back into the game. And Watford, what did they do? Like any team does, they grow in confidence. And I think they came off the game at the end there. And I think they'll be more disappointed than what we are. Simply and purely because they could have nicked a point. They could have nicked 3 points today. But I'll be honest, first off, Watford was shite. They was shite. But then, typical Newcastle, 1-0 up. Instead of trying to kill the game off, I mean, bloody hell, half-time, we should have been out of sight. And I think any other team, had they any inch of salt, the likes of the Liverpools of this world, or the Man Uniteds of this world, or Man Cities of this world, they would have been out of sight at half-time. 2-3-0 up, would have been gone with the chances that we had. And I know it's about confidence and stuff like that, guys, but dear me, these guys are professionals. They should know how to kill a game of football off. But we haven't been able to do it. It's another point. And the fans today as well, great travel and support, still feel the same. Steve Bruce has to go. Yeah, but I mean, he's sport himself some time here with a point, hasn't he? And let's face it, guys, he's not going to go anywhere. Even if we'd lost today, he wouldn't be going anywhere. Even if we lost the next 5 games, you know, the fat cockney bastard isn't going to let him go because, you know, he can use Steve Bruce as a scapegoat for any shit that he is doing. Steve Bruce has to mop it up because he has to do as he's told. But yeah, I mean, my reaction today, guys, I'm just going to wrap it up there. It was an alright day at the office if you look at the scoreline, 1-1. But for me, personally, and as supporters of the club, I'm sure a lot of you will agree with me. It feels to me like 2 points dropped, and quite fortunate, I think, to get out at the end there with a 1-1 draw. But you've got to take your chances to score, to win games, and yet again, we haven't. Obviously, Ben Foster's pulled off a couple of good saves, but again, Caldalo has to and all. And well, you see, we've been fortunate with the decisions on this occasion. Thank goodness VAR was watching, you know. But one thing I have missed out, which I think should have been dealt with, was either the arm or the elbow in the face to Miggy Almiron. You know, that was back in the day. That was deemed as a red card. You were off, but the player stayed on the pitch. So there you go. But come on, guys, this is the South. I was going to say it's London, but it's not London, though, is it? Because Watford. But you know what I mean. It's the South. We don't get nothing when we go there usually. And I think the way that I look at it, with the way things are going, it's been a really, really poor performance today in terms of putting the ball in the back of the net. But in terms of passing, everything like that, attacking football, brilliant. But again, guys, we've got to take our chances. Newcastle players, if you're listening, you have to take your chances. You've got a big square there with a net on. You've got the whole fucking net to aim for. Don't aim for the keeper. You know, just go for it. But a positive performance. But for me, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. It's 2 points dropped. Okay, guys, well, I'm going to leave it there, as I said before. And if you want to see more of my videos, then feel free to subscribe to my channel. And please leave a comment if you want to. And I'll try and get back to as many of you as I can. What do you think of the game? Do you still feel the same about Steve Bruce? Do you think he should go? Do you think he will go? Do you think Mike Ashley will take action? What did you think of the performance today? All those and more, guys. Get in touch and let Martin the Mad Magpie know what you think. Okay? I'm going to leave it there, guys. So enjoy the rest of your Saturday and the rest of your weekend, and I'll catch up with you soon. All the best, guys. Bye-bye for now.